Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. It's been a pretty crazy day, not going to lie. Brad Garlinghouse just came out with a tweet which really surprised quite a lot of the people, and we'll talk about that and of course quite a lot more today. But make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below, because by doing that you're automatically entered into our $100 crypto giveaway that we do at 1,500 likes within 24 hours. And also let me know down below what city you're watching this video from. Brad Garlinghouse went over to Twitter to state 2020 was a banner year for Ripple despite a disappointing ending related to the US regulation. Understatement? We processed millions of RippleNet transactions, grew ODL 12 times year over year, and signed 50 new customers after the SEC complaint. And that was actually the most important part out of everything that he's going to say here. The fact that they actually got 15 new customers in about the last month or so. Basically, after they got sued, they still got 50 new customers. So the 2 customers a week pace that they were talking about is still the truth, right? Basically. And I found that really fascinating, at least. They got 2-3 partners a week still after the whole complaint, showing once more that Ripple is not going anywhere regardless of what happens to this case. And also the fact that they're really quite confident that in the end they're going to win this. Moving on, he said Ripple X contributed to XRP version upgrades, created a tool with Energy Web so anyone can help decarbonize the blockchain of their choice, crypto can be sustainable, and is helping build new use cases for XRP with other industry participants. So, after reading this and thinking about it for a little bit, I also do think that Ripple X was purely renamed / made this way for the lawsuit and for the allegations. I think Ripple, first of all, knew this was going to happen, or at least prepared for something like this, especially in the last month of December of the year, so December. Because at the start of December, they said, what if we get sued, or if we could call it as a security, we'll still be fine. They also switched over all of this. It's so timely. It's so strange how timely this all was. All their statements, all their doings, they're all so carefully planned for all these newer allegations, at least in my opinion. And then he said, we added 100+ new faces to the Ripple team, including several leadership members. We have an incredible, resilient team in place to tackle 2021 and beyond. No matter what, we'll stay true to our mission of building an internet of value. And I think that's been pretty amazing, guys, honestly. I think that's still pretty amazing with what they're really building, and the fact that they're, one of the best ones in terms of the carbon as well. The decarbonization process is what a lot of these bigger political figures have talked about that crypto is going to need, and why there's not a perfect crypto just quite yet. But Ripple has a very nice plan for that. Of course, it's a different approach than Bitcoin has, and I'm pretty excited for what they got to bring, mostly for all these tweets here. And there's an official Ripple statement, of course, on their website on the inside page. However, again, you can read this if you want to. It's a little bit more in-depth. The point, however, remains exactly the same. It is just bullish, again, on XRP / Ripple, explaining what type of guys they've hired, what they're doing here. And also, look at this. We added top talent to our new leadership team with strong backgrounds from Apple, PayPal, Amazon, Tesla, and Twitter, including Devraj Varadhan, SVP of Engineering, Pete Webb, Gap Kim, Sten Wilson, Mario Kelly, Vidya Mani, and Mark Johnson. Even though I don't know those names out of the back of my head, they also, for example, got Sandy O'Connor, the former Chief Regulatory Affairs Officer for JP Morgan Chase. I'm just sometimes thinking about what type of talents they're getting inside of Ripple and what type of jobs they could be leaving, and the fact that these guys all willingly went over, knowing very freaking well that there's quite a couple of issues going on with Ripple, and take into consideration as well, not all these guys are working in, for example, India or Europe here. A lot of these guys are most likely just working in the US right now with no plans to move outside of the US if Ripple's going to move as well. And I do not know what's going to happen to the office of Ripple in San Francisco if it's deemed a security. Can that office still stay? I do not know. But I'm thinking these guys are well aware of all the facts that are surrounding it, and they're still very much excited and still will keep going on with this because, again, they kind of placed the bet a little bit earlier, and they're hopefully just fully committing to it. They've also launched line of credit just now, a little bit earlier. We also talked about that. And pretty important, I would say, is the whole flare situation. How exciting that one could be, which is something they don't even really announce here too much. And of course, we already kind of talked about that. The immense amount of growth, $2.4 billion in transactions they've done, 12 times year-over-year growth. If that continues on, just think about how much money is going to be pumped through this in the very shortest amount of time. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's check out the next tweet. XRP Crypto Wolf posted, more institutional investors are buying Ethereum, seeing it as a store of value. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Cryptos that are properly regulated for right now, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, have a great appeal. And so it's not really crazy that people decide to hoard them or actually buy them in bulk and just hold on through, take it off exchanges. Because I'm personally doing the same thing, even though I'm also buying unregulated cryptocurrencies basically. But those are really they have the green light from institutions, right? Or from the SEC basically for institutions. So it's not crazy that a lot of institutions are also getting into that one. So, and since Bitcoin was already so expensive, a lot of these guys wanted to get into ETH. Is that strange? Not at all. So think about it. Then GSX, guys, go check it out. It is the first gold-backed coin and the first growth coin. It is basically a stable coin, but then better if you start to think about it, because they have a backing for the same amount of coins. So as the backing, the gold and gold-rich land that they have goes up as they mine more gold, the value of the coin should also keep increasing, which is why it's a growth coin. Pretty interesting if you ask me. They also have a couple of other cool advantages. Again, pretty cool. But right now, it's only 10 cents a piece, and you have 19% bonus plus 5% bonus for using my link. I personally put a couple $1,000s in, so check it out. A link is down below. Then let's see. David Goxian said, I almost sold my XRP, but I got talked off the ledge. And I kind of want to know, have you guys actually sold your XRP, or you're still holding strong? I think quite a lot of the guys have sold and really gotten cold feet and just gotten scared. And all I'm saying here, guys, is if you're getting scared and you really think about selling it, reconsider, but do it if you really have to. Because it is going to be a risk, it is going to be a hard road, and it's not necessarily going to be gone in the next week or so, right? It could stay around for the next couple of months or whatever. Okay, he's actually started his own coin, I see. Pack Coin, or Pack Global, is a fast, easy, and secure way to send pack coins globally. That's his whole scheme, huh? So that's again why he does all the giveaways then. He got himself a coin. Very smart, very smart. But yeah, this story makes no sense. It has no real purpose, except for the fact that a lot of people might be on this little edge right here, just thinking about whether or not they should sell. And I think anybody in the community has had that's seen their money just drop tremendously, or seen other coins that they have just increased tremendously. However, I'm going to quickly say that is mostly if you are overexposed. For me, I have a certain percent in XRP in a cold wallet here. I'm never going to touch that regardless of what happens. Even if we touch $0 freaking dollars and $0.0001 per XRP, I'm still going to hold through, whatever. Again, I committed that money. It's in my head, it's already lost. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose, right? That's the way that I see it. However, I have some XRP on an exchange as well that I might sell off to buy back more if we get the chance. For example, if the 15th of February is a negative result, I might sell it to buy it back cheaper. Who knows? You know, it could be a very profitable thing. Could be, who knows? And the same thing for if another negative statement comes out or the SEC goes on another big hunt, I might just sell it and buy it back cheaper. That's not a bad thing. The only thing you should keep thinking about is, do I really want to not involve myself with this coin anymore? If you do, up to you, man. But I'm personally going to stay involved regardless. Also because I'm not in the US, so it's never going to be a security for me. At least that's what I'm assuming. And yeah, I just think everything will be fine. But again, we might have contrary opinions on that one. I'm personally quite convinced everything's going to be good. If you aren't, though, just check it out. And then the Cryptic Poet just posted, a lot of people called me stupid for buying during the bear market. I actually find that interesting. A lot of the guys actually called me stupid as well, even in the comment section down below. And even though I didn't buy Chainlink, I did buy a lot of cheap Bitcoin, a couple of cheap Ethereum, at least a little bit of it, a lot of cheap XRP, not at 14, I think, but even prior to that, I think before the big bro in 2017 even. Yeah, he said, I bought Bitcoin at 4K, Ethereum at $90, Chainlink at $2, and XRP at 14 cents. Don't call me lucky, I've endured the insults, I've done my time. Tip, be greedy when others are fearful. And that point is a very important one. Be greedy when others are fearful. You should very much consider that when coins are really at their worst is the best point to get in, right? John Bogan there says Bitcoin 0.7, Ethereum $5, XRP 0.1, Link 0.32, and called crazy, stupid, un-American, and finally, or financially ignorant, whatever. So he got Bitcoin at 7 cents, but then Ethereum at $5. That's interesting. Just wasn't paying attention. Okay, but again, there's some people who got better entries than I did. There's people who got better entries than this. Definitely, I got a better entry at Bitcoin than this one. Point being, I don't think it really matters because in the end, every time you can make a tweet like this, or for example, talk about the time right now. For example, right now we can say I bought Bitcoin at 30,000, Ethereum at 1,400 or 1,200, Chainlink at $25, XRP at 27 cents. And in a couple years from now, you look back and be like, oh, that's damn cheap. That was lucky. And that's because you will see market cycles. And since I think crypto is here to stay, again, eventually we'll go back down. It's just going to happen. But in the end, we're going to be going up and higher and higher and higher. At least that's just my opinion, guys. But let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. This guy's using Hootsuite, huh? So he's using a program to tweet all his stuff. That's not really manly. Maybe he has a team for it now? I do not know. And then Dr. Schwartz here posted, no caption required, TPS of -10, Bitcoin 16, take this with a grain of salt, Ethereum 16, Bitcoin Cash 24, Litecoin 56, XRP 1500 plus. And again, these numbers are not completely correct, but it's about the idea, just how much XRP can really do. And also one thing to take into consideration is that it's not that the best one always wins, because XRP, for example, is not even the best one in terms of TPS. There will always be better and different coins with different best parts. However, you should also consider that it's about what coin does a lot of things good, which just ticks a lot of the boxes. And XRP has a lot of those boxes ticked. It's also extremely popular, and they got a huge company behind them. These guys in the comment section are calling out some different coins that are also really good. Yeah, they'll be there, but they are, first of all, not as high up. They might never be. And it's not always like the ultimately best coin wins, because if you start to really look at it, Ripple's value for what they want to do with payments is a beautiful one. And that one on its own can actually really build XRP up without the coin actually being good. And that's one fun thing. People say, yeah, but this coin and that coin are better than Bitcoin. Yet Bitcoin is still very much number one. And Ethereum, there's a lot of coins which are better than Ethereum. Ethereum is still very much number two. It's not like the best coins actually win. Right? So even XRP here as a very good coin, it's not like it's actually necessarily going to win. But again, guys, I'm very, very positive on everything. If you are too, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and yeah, take care, everybody. Have a very nice day.